Okay, so you want to make money online, right? It feels like this huge, exciting world of opportunity. But let's be real for a second, it's also kind of a jungle out there, just full of hype and noise and, honestly, a lot of confusion.
I mean, you've probably seen it all. The ads, the stories, and you get that feeling, that mix of, wow, this is cool, and, oh my God, where do I even begin? Everyone's shouting at you, start a business, be an influencer. It's enough to make you just shut your laptop and walk away.
But hold on. What if there was a clearer way to look at this? A simple idea to cut through all that noise that actually makes sense no matter where you're starting from. Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. We're calling it the online income ladder, a simple framework to help you get your bearings and, well, start climbing.
All right, our journey starts right at the bottom, on the very first rung. This part is so important. It's all about getting that first little win, just proving to yourself that, hey, I can actually do this. This whole making money online thing, it's real.
So we're going to call this the crawl stage. And look, this is not about getting rich quick, not at all. It's about taking those little pockets of time you have, when you're waiting for the bus or half watching TV, and turning them into a bit of extra cash. The tasks are super simple, anyone can do them, and it costs you nothing to start.
So what does this actually look like in practice? Well, think about platforms like Swagbucks. You spend a few minutes taking a survey, you get points, and you can cash those points out. Simple. Or maybe something like Amazon's Mechanical Turk, where you do these little micro tasks, like, say, tagging what's in an image for a small payment. Now, the key here, it's not about the dollar amount, it's the principle. You're making your very first trade, your spare time for actual, real money.
And hey, don't just write this off as some fringe idea. This is real. Generating actual income from your couch with simple stuff like surveys and microtasks, it's a totally legitimate way to get started. It's a real, accessible first step on that ladder for anyone.
Okay, so you did it. You earned your first few bucks online. You proved it's possible, and you're feeling good. Now, you're ready to climb a little higher. So let's head up to the second rung, which is all about monetizing the skills you already have. Welcome to what we call the walk stage. Now, this is a big shift. We're moving away from just trading random spare time for small tasks, and now we're actively using a skill you already possess. Maybe you're a great writer, or you're good with design, or heck, maybe you just have a great eye for taking photos. This is where you can turn that talent into some seriously more substantial income. Now, at this stage, you've basically got two big paths you can take. First up is freelancing. This is where you're actively selling your time and your skills on sites like Fiverr or Upwork. The other path? Creating assets. This is different. You create something one time, like a photograph that you sell on an app like Fope, and that one thing can earn you money again and again. See the difference? One is trading your hours, the other is building something of value that keeps working for you.
There's another really powerful method here in this walk stage, and that's affiliate marketing. The concept is super straightforward. You find a product you genuinely like, you share it with people using a special link, and if somebody buys it through your link, boom, you get a commission. It's literally like getting paid for making a good recommendation to a friend.
You're basically acting as a bridge. On one side, you've got a company with a product. On the other, you've got potential customers. You connect them. And for every single sale that crosses that bridge you built, you get paid. The best part, though, you don't have to deal with any of the hard stuff. No inventory, no shipping, no customer service headaches. Your only job is to be that trusted source who makes a good recommendation.
Okay, so we've crawled, we've walked. You know what comes next, right? It's time to run. This next rung, the top of the ladder, this is where the potential rewards, and yeah, the effort required, get a lot bigger.
The run stage is all about building a real business. What that really means is creating assets and systems that can scale, things that can make you money, even when you're not physically at your keyboard. This is it, the top of the ladder. This is where you build something that can truly, massively grow.
So let's break down two huge models here. First, you've got digital products. The mantra is just perfect. Create once, sell infinitely. You make an ebook, an online course, whatever, and since there's no physical thing, your profit margins can be absolutely insane. Then there's dropshipping. The motto here is, you sell, they ship. You run the online store, you make the sale, but a completely different company handles all the inventory and sends it to the customer. Your job becomes all about marketing and building an awesome brand.
And what's cool is, no matter which of these paths you go down at this run level, the basic steps are pretty much the same. You have to start by picking a niche, a specific area you want to focus on. Then you build your brand and your online store. But that last step, that's the big one, and it's a whole new skill you have to learn: marketing. You have to figure out how to find your people and bring them to you. Of course, there's another major highway in this run stage, and that's becoming a content creator. Building an audience on a platform like YouTube. When you do that, your audience becomes this incredibly powerful asset, one you can monetize in so many ways: ads, sponsorships, selling merch, you name it.
And just to put this into perspective, get a load of this number: $50 billion. That's how much YouTube alone has paid out to its creators, artists, and media partners in just the last 3 years. We're not talking small change. The creator economy is absolutely massive. Okay, so we've climbed the whole ladder, right? From the simplest little tasks all the way up to building a business with huge potential. It's exciting stuff, but, and this is a big but, with all this amazing opportunity online comes risk. So before you get all fired up, let's talk about maybe the most important part of this whole climb: how to do it safely.
Look, the internet is an incredible place, full of real opportunity. But we have to be honest with ourselves. It's also full of scams and people who are just waiting to take advantage of your ambition. Being smart about this is just as critical as being motivated.
So what are the big red flags to watch out for? First, phishing. Those fake-looking emails trying to get you to give up your passwords or personal info. Second, be super suspicious of any task scam that asks you to pay money first to unlock more work. That's a classic. And definitely run away from any app or system promising unbeatable or guaranteed wins. Just remember that old golden rule, because it is 100% true online. If it sounds too good to be true, it is.
The mindset you absolutely have to have is one of healthy skepticism. If you see an app promising you'll make tons of money, but there's no real proof, no trustworthy reviews from other people, you gotta be wary. Always do your own homework.
So how do you actually protect yourself? It really boils down to a few simple, smart habits. Number 1, stick to platforms that are known and verified. Number 2, turn on two-factor authentication on every single account you have. Seriously, do it. Number 3, never, ever share your login details or financial info with anyone. And finally, only download apps from the official places, like the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Just think of this as your personal safety checklist before you do anything else.
So there you have it, the online income ladder. From crawling with those first simple tasks, all the way to running your own digital business. The path is laid out. You've seen all the steps, and now you know how to navigate it safely. So I guess there's really only one question left to ask. What's your first step going to be?